Say what you want about video games today, whether you like them or not, or how they've been better or worse. One thing that I think we can all agree on is that games are too fucking easy. Right? I don't know, maybe I'm in the minority when it comes to this, but games they're not fun if they're not challenging. Period. If I don't have to work for something, well then I'm pretty much just the operator to a machine. And I'm pretty much being told what to do by the game. And there's not much for me to think about. Games that don't have fail states, unlimited continues, nothing that's punishing, nothing that is there's no risk. When I play a game and I die and I realize there's no risk, there is something that I just instantly kind of lose interest in that game. I don't lose interest, but I go, then all the risk and all the tension of the game is gone, and we're left with Pee Wee League baseball where everybody gets a trophy and nobody keeps score, and we're all just giving shit to us. It's like, why are we doing this? I like to work for things, My favorite kinds of games are the roguelikes and roguelite type of genre, where it's pretty much you permanently die if you die, gear acquisition, tough game, challenging, rewarding, very fulfilling, what a game should be. When we were kids, that was the majority of the gameplay. It was games that you had 3 lives, you can get extra lives, you died, you were dead for good, start the game over, learn from your mistakes. Good games are hard. The majority of the games nowadays are just simulator based. So like Far Cry, and they're all simulator based, like shooters mainly. Now I love shooters, some shooters. It is probably the most least thought-provoking and dull genre of video games, but that being said, some of my favorite games ever are shooters. But the majority of the blockbuster big-selling games today are shooters or action games in a shallow open world that usually has more fetch quests and filler than actual interesting content. And the gameplay essentially boils down to who you shoot first or who you take down first. With light RPG elements, which is dull as fuck. And has little to no challenge at all. That's why people like those games, because they know that they can go to the store and buy it and come home and beat it. Guaranteed. When we were kids, there was no guarantee that you'd beat a game. Honestly, most of the games I had when I was a kid, I never beat. Because they were hard as fuck. You ever played Sonic the Hedgehog 2? Try as like a 7-year-old beating Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with no rings against Dr. Robotnik, and the 2 bosses. That's really hard. And now it's like you could pretty much run into cover and out of cover and just stand there and go, hey. And like the game knows that you're stupid, so they make the enemies intentionally miss a little bit, and then it's like, okay, he's really being dumb, so let's hit him now. Those games suck. But you know what? They're the best-selling games out there. Why? Not 100% sure why, but I think it may have something to do with the artificial sense of accomplishment that those games usually generate. With achievements and all that good shit. It's like, hey, I got an achievement. For what? For completing a mission in the main story? Oh, awesome. Wouldn't anybody just get that if they... Yes. Okay, so this is meaningless. Yes, it is. I'm not shitting on achievements, but they're just misused. Like, if you get Golden God in Binding of Isaac, then you deserve an achievement, because holy shit. So you think, why do that? Why make games easy? Why not make a challenge? And I think the answer is, one of the answers, or the reasons rather, is because it's hard to make a hard game. I can't just make a game and then I'll just put in the toughest guys here and all that, and then I play it and I'm like, this is impossible. It's literally impossible. There's no way out of this. Or if it is possible, it's not fun, or it's not made properly. But to find that sweet spot of difficulty and fun is something that a lot of people don't have the skill for. So they make a sandbox game, they go talk to this guy, go talk to this guy, go talk to this guy, go shoot this guy, go shoot this guy. And that's the game. Is it fun? No. It's not fun at all. Is it well made? No. It's easy as fuck. You know, but it's the best-selling game, so it must be good. All my friends got it. I gotta get it too. Let me put it to you this way. If you and your friends got together for a football game, and you all got together and you all psyched up, and you played a great game, and you really just dominated the other team, and you won, you walked away, and you felt good about yourself. That's one thing, but would you feel good about yourself if you were facing a team of autistic people? Or people with crippling injuries? No. It's not the same thing. When you go out there and you beat another team that was training hard to get, that's real accomplishment. That's a real thing to be proud of. But when you're just handed something to you, then what are you doing? You're just fooling yourself. You know, and then sometimes you hear in reviews like, the checkpoints were too far apart. And it's like, what? It's like, why don't you maybe not die like a scrub? And then you won't have a problem with checkpoints. How about that? How about they're there for a reason, to punish you because you fucked up? I mean, not to sound like a broken record, as so many people have, but our generation really is an entitled one. And it's apparent even in our video games. How lame is that? Anyway. Well, I appreciate you listening to what I had to say. I hope more people share this, because, I like big blockbuster games if they're done good. If they're challenging and hard. Games like, like Dark Souls, but that's turning into a shit show anyway. So that's a different story. That's a different video. But thanks for listening, and hope you have a good one.